search for the reason why the days just pass me by. We travel through the light to a city shining white. To a city shining white. A search for the reason why we travel through the night. The days just pass me by. A city shining bright. I search for the reason why the days just pass me by. We travel through the light to a city shining white. To a city shining white. I search for the reason why we travel through the light. The days just pass me by. A city shining bright. I search for the reason why the days just pass me by. We travel through the light to a city shining white.
Be still now and feel Waiting, I'm hoping that you set me free. Can't take the pressure, you hold over me. I'm falling, I'm fading, I'm losing my mind. Can't take the pressure and leave you behind. Waiting, I'm hoping that you set me free. Can't take the pressure, you hold over me. I'm falling, I'm fading, I'm losing my mind. Can't take the pressure and leave you behind.
I'm standing all by myself in the shadows, surrounded by the silence healing in. Alone with my thoughts, no one to follow. Running on time that's paid thin. Can someone hear me? Screaming at the top of my lungs. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Can someone take away this feeling? Feels like I am barely
Hi, Michael Jackson. The long name.
Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Everything around me spinning. Need someone to wake me up before it's too late. Up before it's too late. Up before it's too late. inside a world of pain that needs healing. I am only dreaming. Take me to a place where seeing is believing. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Can someone take away this feeling? Feels like I am barely breathing. Come and save me. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Everything around me spinning. Need someone to wake me up before it's too late.
Hey, wake up. User
Penny
was moved to
Pow
your
Pow's
channel.
zip.
Why did you?
Hmm?
Why were you still talking to him?
Because I didn't know how long it would take you to move me.
I know, but then that just seems like jerk move because then you get moved in the conversation.
uh, how's your day been?
Good.
Yeah, my last 24 hours have been very interesting, so...
Yeah, I would have to agree. Playing full screen, I do get better FPS, but it becomes really annoying, like, especially, like, just now when you wanted to join.
Yeah.
I have to hit
I
F11, and then it minuses my screen out on stream.
I agree with you. Doing something like streaming or recording video, it's better to stay out of full screen and play windowed. But if you're not streaming, F11's almost always better. But there's a few select times too, but
Yeah.
yeah. Aside from what happened last night with Dan, and then this morning where I couldn't get my character to respawn, and then work.
I think it might have just been connection issues with your character respawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure it was. In the beginning, it was definitely server lag, but afterwards, I'm
because
pretty sure it was me.
not being able to hit the respawn button is almost always connection issue.
Yeah. Well, I was able to hit it, but then it wouldn't respawn me. So, yeah. About 10 minutes before I had to get ready for work, I got it working.
Oh, okay.
Which made me sad because if you didn't notice, my house is almost done.
Hmm.
Yeah. It went from being meh to holy crap. Looks nice.
Yeah, me and Michael are finally moving out of spawn. Christian are all that's left.
Me and Christian.
Now watch, Christian's gonna move because he blew up his entire base and he just decides to start in a new area. Have you seen his base since that happened?
Wait, what?
Did you not know?
Bases?
Yeah, did you not know his base blew up?
No.
You were on the server, I believe, when it happened. I don't think you and Michael were paying attention though. You remember when I was running around helping Christian move stuff into chests?
No, I don't, but I'm gonna definitely look now.
Yeah, okay.
I
You
know
remember?
his base
Okay.
is dead.
He had his just. Do you remember how he didn't know what a Nova Catalyst did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, well, I can't figure out what this thing does." So he decided he was going to try it at his base.
Oh, and you blew up his base.
Yeah, he proceeded to right-click once. 2/3 of the base missing. And he just was like, Caleb, I need help.
Don't worry. Oh my god. Dan was having such a terrible night last night. Nothing was going his way. He was doing a ton of industrial craft. And he also needed reinforced stone.
I can understand that Minecraft can be frustrating, but the way he takes it, him and Christian both, they take it far too seriously. Like, just far too seriously. They need to calm down and relax a little bit while they're playing, because they always end up getting into yelling and swearing at the game, because the game won't work right.
Well, I don't mind yelling.
And they always blame it on the game, even though it's most of the time not the game, it's just them not knowing what they're doing.
It was great though, because he had to make a ton of machines, and then a creeper came up and blew up a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me guess, he spawned it back into.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Dan for you. He refuses to do anything legitimately if it took him time to do it. He's like, oh, no, it blew up, so I'm just going to spawn it all back in.
Yeah.
I've had stuff blow up before that was very expensive. I just recreated it.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but that's what you really should do.
It teaches you to be more careful.
Yeah. Kind of the
Like,
point of survival
I've had,
Minecraft. There wouldn't be creepers if that wasn't a thing.
In my house, in my mansion, I've had 3 different creepers explode inside. By the way, do you work tonight?
I don't. That's why I'm streaming.
Oh, good. Because they have one heck of a big truck. Well, I guess it's not. I don't know what you guys.
They get the last 2 weeks we've been having really, really large trucks because apparently John just decided we're gonna order everything now.
Well, yeah.
Because like the like 3 weeks before that, prior to that, there was no big trucks. It was all like half pallets. They were tiny. We were done by like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, they're pretty big tonight.
Yeah, it'll probably be just as bad as it was this morning. You wanna know what time I got out? This wasn't even a truck night. This is backstock. We were just low on people. I got out at 8:45 this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Dude,
John and
I have
Joel,
so-
they didn't help face this time. I'm assuming they had other things they needed to do. So it took a long time.
Dude, next week I have 37 scheduled hours.
That sounds awesome.
Well, I have to get 5 of them taken off because Penny scheduled.
Like
me
I'm really
Saturday.
hoping for hours like that when I get back, because if I can get hours like that and still be keeping at my
Took my screw you. Andrew gave you my dairy shift.
Wait, have you checked the schedule? Am I already on there now?
Yeah, you work Friday and Saturday in dairy, 4 to 9.
Any other days on
You
there?
you have another day, maybe
Okay.
2. Yeah, I think you only have one other day. I'm
Okay,
pretty
well
sure
I can assure you that I'll be covering shifts.
But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday is 10 to 6 checking every one of those days, and then Saturday I'm supposed to count 6 to 11, but I can't work Saturdays, so I'll get that taken off. And then Sunday I work 3 to 6 checking, 6 to 11 counting, but I'll be off.
Do you remember how many hours I actually have on there?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's like that, you only have like 15.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check with Kelly when I come in for days and ask her to call me in if she needs a stalker, because she constantly is telling me she needs stalkers. So I'd like to stay up over 20. That would be nice.
See, what I hated, I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't know that I was gonna get so many hours, but I knew Penny's been giving me like 27 hours one week and then 15 hours the next week. And I was like, of course, she's gonna give me a ton of hours the week before I leave. And not only that, she's working me till 11 Sunday. And I have to turn around and be up.
Yeah,
like,
I actually
9
was
in the
noticing
morning.
that there's like actual people are working till 11 now. Not just like wine and spirits. Like people are working till 11.
The only people who still work till 11 is Wine and Spirits will work till 11 Fridays and Saturdays, and then the counter will work till technically work till 11. They only work until they finish all the registers, which takes at least until
Like customer service even both Jesse and Michael, they were both there till after 11 the other night, and it's been almost every night of the week.
It's not because customer service is open, it's because they have other stuff they have to do. I know a big problem that's going on is they are changing the new fuel savers in effect now, and there's been a lot of problems with the new fuel savers. So, and then of course, I don't know if they have can room people. I haven't noticed any can room people lately, and if they don't have can room people, that means
No, they
have
don't.
to-
They haven't had for a while. Haven't been in the can room.
Yeah, that means they
Jesse was in the can room after 11 o'clock the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, can room closes at 9. It's just a little behind there.
Well, yeah. Well, see, the customer service has to keep doing customer service stuff till 10, so they can't actually clean up anything in the can room till after 10 usually. So, yeah, I don't mind. Can room is customer service's problem. It should have always been customer service's problem.
Yeah.
Because I always hate it when I have to go and do it, or I hate seeing the guys who are stuck working in the can room, because, in my opinion, customer service treats them like crap. Like they're like stupid and worthless and stuff like that. Like they're below them, basically. But even though they're getting paid for the same amount of money for a job that's easier than customer service. The only problem is you get a little dirty.
Yeah, I hated doing can room. I'm not down to that point
Okay,
any longer.
you know what I don't understand? Okay, I got called up to do a bin. There were 4 people working at customer service.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 of them were standing around doing nothing. and they called me up to come and do the band. It's like, really?
Me and Michael are officially moved out of our old base.
Oh yeah, I meant to join. Yeah, I think I still might be having connection problems. I don't know what would be causing it though.
Michael's having the same thing. I don't know what it is. Like, because I know you don't have the same like provider as Michael, so that can't be the.
No.
I don't know what was causing it, but Michael said like every day when he logs in, he gets like terrible connection issues. But like me and Dan and Christian, we don't get those. Christian, the only time he gets terrible connection issues is just when his internet's being.
Well, I need to see a mob to see if I have.
By the way, what the heck? Why is like all your glass panes the same except for like 10 of them that look like a really pathetic sword or something?
Okay. Michael saw this and he's like, you know what you should do, Jared? I was like, what? He said, you should put an upside down cross there and see if Caleb notices.
Well, I noticed the cross shape, but I didn't think that anyone would be doing that, just simply because I don't want anyone making fun of my religious views.
No. You should know me better. I'm an atheist. I'm not a Satanist.
Yeah.
Satanists are stupid too. Don't worry. I treat everybody equally. It's all stupid. No, I broke too many.
Yeah, I definitely noticed it. The first thing I thought was a cross, but then like I kind of tried to ignore that because I didn't know what the heck you were trying to make there.
Yeah. It was a satanic cross. I don't know what the actual name of it is. So, what is the actual name of it, Caleb?
I don't know. All I know is the upside down Star of David, the pentagram. That's the only thing I know. Besides that, I don't know what an upside down cross is called.
Yeah.
I still don't know what you're doing with this building. This building is just insanely massive, and I don't know what you're gonna put in it.
You'll see. I'll have it ready before the end of the night for sure.
Wait, what you're putting in the building you'll have ready?
Oh yeah. You'll see.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, also a Enderman has entered because he left his.
Well, if you're already gonna have everything finished in the building tonight, then what are you going to do on the server?
Other things.
Well, I don't understand why the building was made then.
You'll see, it's a very complex interior, but I think I can do it.
Well, if you're using DecoCraft for any of it, that's not complex in the least.
You'll see.
I think Christian's lava supply ran out a long time ago. My gosh, the amount of things he had.
But yeah, do you like the way my building looks?
It reminds me on the back of like Greek architecture, and on the front, I don't even know what to think. Definitely not castle.
Okay, see these two giant towers are gonna have two spiral staircases going up them. And then the center will basically be just floors of stuff. And then at the top of the tower,
First thing I think when I see it is a bank,
crafting
but
rooms.
there's totally like no bank that has towers on it. But yeah, from the back it looks like a bank.
I actually really like the back. The back turned out amazing, so much more amazing than I thought. Like the back looks a million times better than the front, and the front looks really good in my opinion.
Lighting it's going to be extremely hard, even with like the natural light and the.
No, I'm
essence
gonna use carpenter blocks, so it won't be hard at all.
I hope you're not talking about the lighting inside of the carpenter blocks, because that's really glitchy.
No, I'm already using it in some places. Well, one place.
They use it on Hermitcraft, and they realize that when you log and the chunk unloads, the carpenter block out and cause it not to make a lighting update, and then mobs can spawn inside the building.
Well, that's what a sword is for.
Yeah, except for when you're trying to actually like make something and creeper walks up.
That's what a bow is for. Or a bucket of water.
Okay, how does a bow help you when there's a creeper right behind you?
It knocks you. You see, you simply get a punch 5 bow. Good job, Spider. You effectively committed suicide.
Our whole base is moved. It's in my AE system.
Good job. Should be proud that you fail. Oh yeah, do you like my 2 extremes of furnaces?
Yeah, I could make like 50 of them. I just don't care to. Actually, I can make like... I don't even want to think about how many I can make. Me and Michael have 21,000 diamonds.
Do disintegrate one of the... Wait, okay. You disintegrate one of the blocks of coal that Christian gave me?
Yeah, for now our AE is gonna be a temporary position while I get everything hooked up.
No, why does it always freaking throw out the marble?
I've had blocks do that too. It just throwing it out of my inventory.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it into my freaking bag. Oh hey, a common treasure bag. Allow me to get my coins. Oh hey, I got a knowledge fragment. I'm sure that Michael will want that.
Actually, I think Dan's working more on Minecraft than Michael is. I don't know if Michael's even started.
Michael's gonna cheat. He's going to wait for you to get your replicator done, and then he's going to just replicate a ton of knowledge fragments. And then craft all of the research.
Well, the one replicator I'm making for the reactor is specifically just for the reactor. So if he wants one for making other stuff, he'll have to work on making one.
Second one. Such cheaty.
All right, and my AE system's all back up. My base has been moved.
Congratulations.
I love how I can just like stuff my entire base in my AE. Like, yep, it's moved.
I can't move. Like
actually, you can. Dollies. You can pick up your chest with it.
No. I could never move this building.
Technically, could. You could copy it with a builder, and then tear it down. Give the builder all the blocks back and make it redo it.
You understand how insane this would be, right?
Yeah, it would take a lot of energy too. You'd be running the builder for like 2 days straight.
That would be so many levels of insane. And if I make one screw up, because I don't think I can actually even get a filler to copy the entire.
Not a filler, a builder. Builder will replicate.
A builder. I can't get a builder to copy this entire thing because it's longer than 64 blocks.
I think Michael's been working on trying to figure out a somewhat good way of organizing our turbines down here because last night he changed them from a 5x5 to a 7x7. So they take up a lot more room, and my room was not designed for 7x7 turbines. We were only designing based on a 5x5 scheme. So now we're going to be doing 4 turbines per side. So we'll have 16 total, and they're all running at 28,066 gravitic.
Nice. Yeah. You think it looks like a bank, though?
Yeah, kind of.
How?
Not in the front, it doesn't. Definitely not.
Michael thinks it looks like a Roman Colosseum, just made out of marble instead of sandstone.
It's got that Greek or Roman architecture style kind of thing. So that's why I think bank, because like that's all I think of when I think that, because I either think the state capital area or I think about banks, because banks normally typically have like the pillars and stuff. That's what it reminds me of.
See, I wanted it to look majestic, and I think I have succeeded in making it look majestic.
I'm confused what happened in my reactor and why it's not doing it.
I know Michael said that there were problems with water.
No, water's fine. Reactor just seems to not be out near as much steam as it's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Um,
Has Michael been on? He was on when I left to go to work, but...
no, it was just Shane.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Shane-
boost
Shane
up our
was great.
fuel consumption.
Oh
slightly.
yeah, Shane actually got on the server last night and he got to see the reactor. He was impressed. He was more impressed by the turbines though, because he expected just a block that was called a turbine, and then he saw spinning turbines of death. So
Yeah, he like Shane tries to down Minecraft to the point of saying it's basically like a little kid's game that nobody cares about. But Minecraft has like infinite possibilities. The game is amazing in what you can truly do with it.
I was sad. So Hope got a new laptop, and she clicked on the start menu to try to find something, and then advertised on the live tile for the store was Minecraft, and she was like, "You Minecraft? Minecraft's stupid." And it hurt a little bit.
Have you not told her you play Minecraft?
No, she knows that I play Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't care anyways. I try to keep gaming and my girlfriend separate a little.
Well, I just kind of assumed you hadn't told her you played Minecraft, which seems kind of hard when you know you play it like every day.
I play every day. I do play it a lot, I'll admit, but not every day. I don't know what's been going on though. I have been in a little bit of Minecraft craze lately.
So, what the heck was Shane trying to tell me earlier? Please tell me that he's not actually trying to get people to get on a Volt server. Like,
I don't know. I told him that I wouldn't mind. Really, Cortana?
yeah, it's the fact that we're running too many turbines. Steam is perfectly fine if we're not running that.
Anyways, I told Shane that I wouldn't mind playing factions, and Michael agreed. He wouldn't
Yeah,
mind playing
see,
factions.
that's what I was trying to tell Shane, is that you guys were talking vanilla faction, not,
Yeah, I mean-
Volts. He didn't understand that. He was like, well, that's not what they said. And I'm like, well, I know them too well.
One day I don't think I would mind, but that isn't today, I don't think.
Like,
it'd be-
Volts
it'd
is
be
supposed to be
interesting.
eventually upgraded to 1710. By that point, I might be willing to try it. But right now it's at 152, and it's just not interesting to me. It has 40 mods. Like, that's almost nothing.
Yeah,
Almost non-existent.
Volts is totally a war pack. Doesn't need a lot.
When I play factions, I like to play factions for the more PvP aspect. And that's
Yeah.
not PvP at that point. That's just people launching missiles and destroying each other's base. That's what that is.
There's some PvP, I'm sure. But yeah, Caleb, once I finish this roof to my right tower, and then I have some a little more glass I need to put up on my columns.
Hmm.
I'll be done with the exterior. I'll just have the interior to do, and the interior is really easy. Oh, I must have started an Enderman. Oh well, boo-hoo.
Yeah, I got a perfect 60 frames. Now I understand what you meant by how you guys are getting a perfect 60 frames a second, is because you guys probably both play it. You and Michael probably both play full screen, but I've never played full screen,
Just a sec.
and it just was different.
Hey, Caleb.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and kick me from the server?
Okay.
I'm not at my computer. I can't defend myself.
And I know exactly what Michael's problem is with Steam. Michael's trying to be far too super efficient with our reactor so that we don't use very much fuel. And he's only running my reactor at 1% its possible output. 1%. And he's hoping that we'll run 2 turbines. The reactor isn't that overpowered. I'm sorry, but it's not. If it was that good, we could run 200 turbines off this one reactor. We already have the capability of running 100 of these turbines on a single reactor because each turbine takes about 1% of my output. Which is kind of mind-blowing, the fact that these are 7x7 turbines creating 28,000 RF a tick. You can have 100 of them. I mean, we could create 200,000 RF. Oh. Okay. Calculator. Oh, my bad. That's 2.8 million. 8,000. This reactor is capable of outputting 2.8 million RF a tick. That is full 100%.
Caleb, thanks for kicking me.
Yep.
I don't think until today I think I would have ever asked for someone to kick me. But yeah, I wasn't at my computer. I was getting my supper.
I'm pretty sure you've asked me before to kick. I don't think.
No, I cannot recall the time. But anyways, I wasn't at my computer, and I heard a zombie, and I really didn't want to die. And I didn't remember if I was flying or not. I was like, they'll just have to kick me. Don't ban me. But
yeah, anyway, I know the Steam problem with the reactor.
Michael's solution was he was going to use a different way to get water. I can't remember what he said, but
No, I know exactly what's causing the problem. It's not water. My water input is perfect. Like, I can output even more out of what we're doing right now. The water input is overdoing itself right now. We're not outputting enough steam is the problem because the reactor can't generate enough steam for two turbines to run. He only is running my reactor at 1% of its output. I don't even know that he realizes he's only running this thing at 1% of its output.
mm-hmm.
He has all my rods set to 99%. At 100, they shut off.
Fun.
Yeah. He's trying to be far too efficient with the reactor, and it's just not possible. He's trying to output far more than what this reactor is capable of off of 1%. Like, I'm already blown away that he can even output... Stop chewing so loudly, my god.
It's hard when you're eating a cob of corn.
I know, but your mic is like literally next to it.
Here's the problem, okay? My hands are covered in butter now. So it's either I stay muted and you've been talking to yourself for the last 5 minutes, or I stay unmuted so that I can talk answer. I'm sorry.
Well, whether you're muted or not, I'm not talking to myself. You can still hear me. You gotta remember, Jared, I am streaming. I don't really care to have everyone that watches my stream hear you chewing. Very, very loudly. Like, this is much louder than you eating a bag of chips. Like, it literally sounds like I can hear every crunch. The bag of chips really doesn't bother me. I hardly hear it. But when it gets to the point of the corn, apparently, that is a lot worse.
I'm sorry. I'll meet my hope now.
Yeah, anyway. I'll just tell you what I was going to say. Player muted. He's running it at 1% of its output. With that, it only has enough steam for one turbine to run. This reactor is capable of 100 turbines. That would make it output 2.8 million RF a tick. And apparently Michael is wanting to try harder to make it even more efficient, which is just not possible.
Corn's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's keeping up with water fine. If he needs more water, I can give him more water. Guaranteed.
He said that he had something that he was going to use. I can't remember what he said. I think it was like extra utilities something.
Yeah, he's talking about the transfer nodes. That's what we're already using. He needs to speed them up though. Like I said, they're only these transfer nodes are not even close to running max. I can do much higher outputs out of these.
I'm sad. My dad made burgers tonight, and it's like, okay, it's steak tonight, and then it'll be burgers the next night, and then you repeat.
Burgers are always good.
Yeah, until you eat them like every other day.
I love burgers. I wish my parents made them more often.
I'm the opposite. My dad has effectively almost made me disgusted at grilled food. Which is terrible because I have nothing against it other than I've been fed it way too much. Which is great because in college it'll be the opposite. I'll be eating a lot of pasta and sandwiches. My connection lag is real. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you have a 1 connection.
It says for me I have a 5. But yeah.
Yeah, but well, it's based upon what others see you as. You're always gonna see yourself as 5.
No, last time I was connected I was a 3.
Oh.
But anyways, you see my, I am down, yeah, now I'm at 3 bars. But, you see how I'm at 12 deaths now?
Yeah, it seems like you died a lot.
Yeah, all 7 deaths came from me trying to respawn.
You just kept repeatedly dying?
What would happen is I would try to respawn, but it wouldn't work. Then I'd try respawning again, and it still wouldn't work. So,
Interesting.
yeah. But what was actually happening on the server end, I was watching the server log, because I decided, well, I'm just gonna log in and see what the heck's actually happening. What was happening was, I was actually respawning. On the server's end, I had respawned. The problem is that it hadn't on my screen. So I would stay there, something else would come out of my house and kill me right next to my bed. And then I'd keep spamming respawn, which would keep respawning me, but it wouldn't update my client info. So I just kept dying. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for Caleb to, like, actually respawn me, and then I got on with Michael and it was fine. So I was pretty sure it was my connection. But when I did get on, though, the server was lagging really bad and using a lot of resources, so I did restart it. But
That's not at all what I wanted to do. Dang auto eject. Needed a whole bunch of diamond dust and auto eject was gone, so bring it back into diamonds.
good job.
I have a compressor. I love that the mechanism pipes can connect to anything, because I can just hook my IC2 and everything up all to the same line.
Mm-hmm.
No more having to make like glass fiber and flux ducts at the same time and run them separately.
Yeah, that's another thing too that I need to remember when I build my interiors. I need to make sure that all the rooms have a block of space between all the walls.
Yeah, me and Michael, since we live underground, we guaranteed ourselves that. Our,
Yeah.
our doorways have a block of space. Our floor and ceilings have three blocks each. We have plenty of room. We are going to make sure that our house.
I think my house is pretty majestic currently. You have to agree, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's definitely more impressive than most of your other houses. Just the fact you never build that big.
Yeah. The only complaint Michael had was he said there's too much white.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of contrast. I try to
What?
contrast off with. I try to use gray or black for my contrast.
Well, see, I used recesses, and I do have liquid Ethereum to create some contrast. But
Yeah. Well, but that's on the inside though. Like outside, you can't see that as much.
well, yeah, it's because all the liquid Ethereum's on the sides, so that's where the glass comes in. See, there's not a lot of like change right now because the building's empty. But once I fill it with
Like you could
my
technically, if you wanted to use liquids to decorate, you could decorate with any liquid technically because you can't burn your
Yeah.
house down. It's made of marble.
oh yeah, I like the liquid Ethereum because I liked the like light, like heavenly look.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the weird thing is the fact that you say you like the style, yet you've never built.
Don't worry.
Your houses always look like some kind of like ranch style farmer house. Like that's your housing.
Trust me, Michael. Or I'm sorry, not Michael. Caleb. You'll see. I have great plans.
Like it's a big change in styling for sure because you're normally like the farmer type. Like you build your farm, you build a little farmhouse, and then that's about as far as it goes.
No, I built gigantic underground basement full of lots of fun stuff.
You never really got to the lots of fun stuff. You just had blue or red power stuff.
Exactly. The
You
fun
you,
stuff.
you started making it and you're like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it now.
See, the only thing I wish that had been different is I wish that the Chisel 2 marble looked nicer. Because the Chisel 2 marble I can do a lot more stuff to.
Mm-hmm.
I've done just about everything I can. I've used almost every block type from the blue power marble. Because the blue power marble doesn't even have columns, which made me kind of sad because then I had to just make meh looking columns. So, it was a little depressing, but oh well. I could have done more stuff on the interior too, that way, but it'll be okay. Okay, now that I have the roof done, I should invest in lighting. Since, yeah.
The tuning table. What? Far too much stuff that cater. to make all the IC2 machines. So then-
Yeah.
Hello, Joy. Apparently, I'm Broham.
This happens.
Yeah, I didn't stream last night because when you asked me to stream, I only had an hour and a half to work, so there wasn't a point in streaming. I don't normally stream on
lagging.
nights I work.
This makes me sad.
Yeah, I have a lot of marble. I have 12,000 marble. I have no idea yet what me and Michael are going to use it for, but...
Oh, wow.
That would be Jared. Michael's not here.
No. Oh, wow. I have about a minute of lag.
A minute of lag? How can you time the lag?
Because I was able to witness me kill a spider that I killed a minute ago.
What? You can
Yeah.
see two of yourself?
No. Like, I flew away from the spider because I couldn't kill it for some reason. Anyways, I flew around. I was trying to get my chemical bag to open. And then I flew back around and I saw the spider starting to move all of a sudden. Like, it looks like it was going after where I was before. And it was.
Well,
And
now,
then I
now
got-
you got 4 bars, so you should be getting a fine guy. By the way, the skin servers keep breaking. My skin's
Well, I just-
broken.
Yeah. Mine's not actually broken right now. Why can't I pick up my sword?
It's so weird playing as the Steve hand, because I don't play as Steve.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked my skin for once isn't broken.
Yeah, it seems to break on an almost daily basis.
Yeah. Oh my god, I finally picked up my sword.
Joey just likes to make jokes about your butt, apparently.
I know, I'm yucky.
Oh god. There's actually currently no one else here right now. It's just me and Jared. I don't want to make this replicator thing. I'm just wasting time at this point. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, Caleb, I have a lot of lag.
A lot of what?
I have a lot of connection lag.
Yeah, probably.
Time to go to speedtest.net. Let's see, while connected to the server...
Still 21 of it.
See, that's the thing, is my internet speed's fine. I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't.
Yeah, my download speed's at 12 meg right now, and my upload speed's at like 1.5. A little above 1.5.
Getting really annoying that the AE system doesn't want to put in vanilla items in the crafting grid for anything ICT.
Are you sure the server's not lagging?
Yeah, sure. I'm on it. Fine. Not getting any lag at all. Don't make them. Got plenty of them.
Hmm. Okay, my lag is starting to go down now. I can actually access my alchemical bag.
For that.
Oh, come on. You were just being nice to me.
You're down to 3 bars now.
I know. I don't know why either.
Yeah, I have no way of finding out why that would be. Because if it's not server side, I can't like check anything to do with the server. I can look at the TPS on the server though.
I don't know how to check the TPS.
/COFH space TPS.
Oh. What command?
/COFH. Then put a space. Yes.
TPS.
It's pretty good right now. Anything below 40 is good. It's 21/20 right now. So it's only a 1 millisecond tick rate over.
I just crashed.
Good job.
No, I didn't crash, I timed out. It's a difference. I guess now I can look at the console and be like, oh.
Yeah, when the console says that it's lagging, it's not actually lagging. It's just because the server log can't keep up with changes.
I don't know.
That's going to be constant.
Oh my god, I just left again.
Ah, crap. I hope Christian's machines are still working. I just remembered his stuff blew up.
Oh yeah, I still need to check that out.
Okay, it did. I got my construction. Whew. I blew up my construction phone. I was like, no, I need that. By the way, the flux electrum on wrench is amazing. I don't know how many of these actually.
Yep, I am falling. This is...
Alright. Well,
I guess
construction phone work.
Oh, now I can't move.
Oh, I broke it.
Tell me if I die.
Why does the server keep telling me what time it is in local time? Like, it just told me it's 10:30 p.m. Central. I don't know why.
I actually really like that it does that.
Why? Why does it do that, though?
I don't know, but I'm very happy it does.
Why? Because you can't see the time on your computer?
Not if I'm full screen.
See, exactly why I don't normally play in full screen. But apparently I get a lot better
But
FPS
no, it's like,
video.
even if the clock was there, it's like a little bit of a reminder. Like, oh hey, this is the time.
It needs there needs to be a mod that just adds your local time in. Like, I think there is, but I don't know what it is. I want a HUD that adds my local time. The only thing I know of is the Power Suits mod. I believe it actually does add a clock for real time, but only in the most latest version.
Yep, I'm not loading, so I'm going to disconnect. And I'm actually going to verify that I have enough RAM set. I believe I do.
I use 4 gigs.
I'm pretty sure I do too. Launcher options. Java settings. Java settings. Yeah, I'm using 4 gigs.
Got those, I believe. Need the mining lasers. Turning table. Cloud, a stack of iron blocks.
I guess I'll run it and see. I don't get what's causing the lag.
Yeah, Michael has it too, so you're not the only one having this. I don't understand.
Yeah,
it.
but Michael's been having a lot of internet problems lately. So I could try like restarting my router, but I don't want to do that tonight. My dad will be wondering why I'm like rummaging around the mechanical room.
Meh. That's locked. Lock's not facing it.
Good job.
I don't think. I don't even remember what I needed. Just something for the mining laser. Oh god. I think. For you haven't ate any.
Microphone muted.
And then muting commences. This is when Caleb tells his father that no, he has not eaten anything and will not eat anything until 1:30, like he does every night. His dad accepts answer, and now begins to walk away as the Caleb unmutes himself. Maybe. Would have been really great if he would have unmuted himself. Now I'm sadness.
Microphone activated.
Oh my god, it really annoys me.
What?
See, and that's another reason I can't play in full screen, because my dad doesn't even like knock or anything before he comes in, he just comes in. So
Yeah, see,
like in the middle of my stream I could be talking to somebody trying to explain something and just mid stream, oh, do you want something?
yeah.
I'm
see,
streaming to people actually around the world here.
See, well, we're talking to one person from Texas, but, no, my parents, I trained my mom. I had a lock on my bedroom door when I was there.
I don't have that, so that doesn't work for me.
Yeah. I locked whenever I walked into my room, first thing I had to do is shut the door and lock it. Because there's many days my mom would just automatically reach for the handle, not even knock, and then she would just run into the door. It was always amazing. My dad, on the other hand, he was been very good. He always makes sure to either yell my name or knock on my door.
That's what most people do. They just knock on the door, but my dad doesn't do that. He just walks up to the door, opens the door, and starts talking. Like,
So have you eaten supper, Caleb?
well, technically I have. I had a bowl of cereal, but it wasn't very much.
I'd be okay with going out later and getting something to eat.
I might do it, but like I said, it'll be like 2.
Well, I'll be up at 2 in the morning, so.
That's when my lunch time roughly is.
See, the thing is, though, is I really want Burger King right now. Burger King's not going to be open at 2 in the morning. They don't open until 5.
Oh, no, they won't.
Yeah.
What I've been craving for like ever is Wendy's. That totally won't be
What?
open either.
What, I've been craving lately. I don't know why. I've never craved it before, but I've been really badly craving macaroni and cheese. Like, for the last, like, 3 months. And I don't know why, because normally I really hate mac and cheese. That's like the only
Why don't you
problem
just
I-
go get mac and cheese then? You can get like mac and cheese for like under $1. Like,
Yeah, you can get a box of it, but how am I gonna cook it at my dad's?
do you not
He
have a
doesn't-
pot?
He doesn't have a stove
What?
that he can use. Yeah, that's why we eat so much grilled food, because he refuses to actually.
Buy
like,
pre-made macaroni and cheese then.
Yeah.
There's a ton of different kinds of it, and you can either cook it in an oven or in a microwave. So there you go.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. It's like you can. The best macaroni and cheese is actually made in the oven. It's not on the stove top. But I don't know.
What does your dad have? Does he just have a microwave?
He has his microwave. He has a griddle. He has.
What does
like-
he typically eat? Does he just grill all year round and eat nothing but grilled food?
Okay, breakfast is always, if he cooks breakfast, it's always either for him cereal or he'll fry himself some eggs and bacon. Lunch typically is a sandwich. Supper is always on the grill. Doesn't matter if it does not matter if it is negative 20 degrees outside and there are 2 feet of snow in front of that grill. Or it's 120 and the midst of a thunderstorm and a tornado is approaching. It does not matter.
Okay, I highly doubt he's grilling in a tornado.
You don't understand.
There wouldn't be a grill left.
You don't understand.
Oh.
My dad, he wants a tornado to come by just so that he can say he's seen one.
Well, if he's trying to grill during a tornado, the grill is going to be going missing.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So who all was on the call last night when everything happened?
It was just Shane, me, and Dan.
Okay, good. I was hoping that like Joy and Michael and anyone else was not on because that would have been really crazy and insane and.
Yeah, it was Michael got off because he wanted to work on the reactor without talking to anybody, and then Dan and Shane were arguing. I muted Dan 15 minutes before he like went too far, basically. They were arguing over taxes, and more specifically, if you're a U.S. citizen and you live in another nation and you own no property and make no money in the U.S., do you still have to pay taxes? And the answer was yes. And Shane did a very good job of proving his point. Dan just wasn't accepting it, and I was like, okay, this is getting stupid. I muted him. Anyways, I'm working on my house, and they keep arguing. And,
See, the problem is neither one of them will ever accept the fact of when they're wrong because sometimes Shane's wrong, sometimes Dan's wrong. It just depends on the day.
I was actually really proud of Shane. Shane just muted Dan at the end of it.
Yeah, well, that's
he
in
tried-
most
he
cases
tried.
what you should do, but
Yeah, he tried really hard to get out of it, and
like for
and
example,
I-
okay, you remember the night right when we were doing the whole eyes and color thing, right? Dan was correct and Shane wasn't in that point, but Shane wouldn't accept the fact. Shane just got mad and left.
Yeah.
They neither one are ever willing to accept the fact that they're wrong, and that's a problem because they just get into major arguments at each other.
Yeah. Anyways, at the end of it, it was they got to war games somehow. I don't know how, but they did. And Shane was telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna explain war games. And he asked me, so what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just working on. And then I hear, uh-oh, somebody got banned. And my jaw legitimately dropped, and I thought, oh my god, why did Dan ban me? Because I've never heard the villager sound for the banning. So, or I have only like once. So I went and I see that Dan had banned Shane. I was like, oh my god.
We're talking about war games?
Yeah. I will admit, I think Shane.
Yeah, I'll have to admit, I wasn't here. I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is I took care of the situation. Me and Chris talked about it, and Chris is taking away Dan's op permissions, so that's covered.
Yep. Yeah. Anyways, then Dan started like typing in the chat, trying to explain his side, and I typed to him in the chat, and I quote, "Screw off, dude. You took it too far." And then he responded with, "You want to see too far," and then that's when I got banned.
See, he was trying to make it sound like it was all you guys' fault on Facebook. He blew up on Facebook about this. That
Really?
that took it even farther. Like, that is why I have no respect for him in this situation. Not a single bit of respect. Because of the fact that he took this to Facebook. Not a single person on his Facebook knows us. They don't know of our TeamSpeak server existing, but he had to take this to Facebook.
Reason 108 for why I don't have Facebook.
See, and yeah, I'm sticking out of the drama, so I didn't say anything on his Facebook. But if I would have, my comment would have simply been, why the heck would you bring something like this to Facebook? You're one of these people who are creating the drama on Facebook and causing these problems. People having drama on Facebook is because of people like him.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand it.
Well, was he just like two guys on TeamSpeak were just being huge jerks, or did he refer to me by my name?
I won't read it off in stream, but I'll send you the exact words he posted. He made it sound like you guys were absolute like complete jerks and like you were causing a whole bunch of problems. Is essentially what he did. Here. Yeah, I'll just send you the thing in a personal message real fast.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll fit in TeamSpeak. Maybe? Try. Hope it's not over 1,000 characters.
Hopefully.
Oh crap, it is. Dang it, Dan.
Then just split it into two.
Okay, well, now I'm going to have to just completely highlight it and erase it real fast and... It might split into 3 actually, because he went a little insane. Like,
Okay.
let me post the other one and see if it. Oh, it still didn't finish. Find the rest of it. And last one. That is exactly what he posted to Facebook. And what's even worse is the fact that Quentin and Kenny liked this. They put a like on it. Like they were agreeing with him, and if they're agreeing with him, they're completely and utterly wrong to agree with him on what he said.
My headset chooses like the most wonderful times to like go out.
All I said
now.
is Kenny and Quentin liked it, and if they actually are agreeing with him in that situation, they are very, very wrong to agree with him.
Okay, so
back to the stream stuff. Oh, what happened,
You
Joy?
misspelled my name.
Well, simply about what we just explained. Dan got really angry last night at Shane, and it just went a little crazy. He went out of control with the whole banning thing, because he's an admin on our TeamSpeak. So we got his op privileges revoked, as well as the fact that I don't know if he'll get back on TeamSpeak, because he's really angry. So... in my opinion, Shane and Jared were completely in the right on that. And, like, what he said on Facebook, none of it makes sense according to what you're telling me, Jared. None of it at all. Because what he's talking about is, like, people making fun of his mom, and people making fun of, like, his, like, being transgender, and all this stuff. And I'm like, we never... as far as I'm aware, no one was making fun of him for that. Nobody said that they were making fun of him for anything. So I'm kind of confused where that came from. Scaling tool and tiny pile of tiny masonry. Blocks. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't here for the situation, but I would have to agree with what I've heard. He went a little too far with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think everyone likes Stan being in the TeamSpeak. I think he just... I don't even know what was happening last night. That apparently was a little messed up. Pile. Yeah, from what I read on Facebook, I kind of just thought that Shane had said something about his mom or something like that, and it kind of like pushed him over or something. But what I'm being told is completely different, because apparently Shane said nothing about his mom. That came from. But wow, that reinforced stone took a long time. Tool? Or use it. Work. I'm so lost. Turning table thing is completely... I don't even know. How does a turning table work? And I'm gonna have to look up how a turning table works. This is not making sense.
Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn around.
Oh my god.
But
I am just now seeing Christian's base.
yeah.
Good job, Christian. I wouldn't say it's 2/3 of his base. I'd say it's a third, though.
It's a good chunk.
Yeah.
It blew up all the important stuff.
Yeah. Did he rage?
No, Christian was perfectly fine last night. Like I said, you were on the call. You didn't really notice apparently that it was happening because he wasn't raging about it because we picked up a majority of his stuff before it despawned.
That's good.
It's all in those chests all over his lawn. Because it happened right before I went to work.
Shane had a gravestone. You know what was inside of his inventory?
Probably not much.
One chunk of rotten meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sometime playing a faction server. I don't really care for the whole bolts thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather go back to vanilla factions. That was fun.
Yeah. I concur.
Except I wish we could find a faction server that was legitimate, because it seems like no matter what you join, you always find people who use like X-ray to see through your base, take everything.
Yeah. It's difficult to find a
Yeah.
good server.
Because the last time we got raided, the very last time before we stopped playing factions again, there was a guy. I found his tunnel system around our base. He figured out where our base was, and I went back up through the tunnel system. The tunnel system goes literally everywhere. He was literally just mining all over the place, and hit our house.
Mm-hmm.
And then he proceeded, of course, because he had more power than us. TNT on the side of the wall, blew it open, and came right in. Basically, the only way we can assure ourselves safety with factions is like a 3-block deep obsidian wall. TNT can't get through it, and nobody cares to try to mine into it, and they can't claim it if you actually make it on the outside boundary. The only problem is getting back into the base. You have to have teleports for that. There would be no way to make a door that people couldn't actually get into.
Yeah.
So unless we find a faction server with teleportation, we're kind of not going to be. I think the factions mod itself allows you to teleport to your home base.
Yeah.
Being really slow about making the pattern thing. So I don't really know it. Electra, kinetic, rider. Why? Fuck. Not really sure that Jared could say hi back. He's not looking at my chat, but Joyce says hi.
Hello.
Yeah, unless you're in the TeamSpeak, he wouldn't be able to know that you're saying hi. Not reading my chat.
No.
Michael reads my chat.
This chat isn't important, right?
That's saying that everyone in my chat's not important. That's mean.
JK. I know. I'm a funny guy.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, totes. I'll admit, the roof of my mansion is kind of intimidating to look at. From the inside, at least. It's so dark.
Joy made sad crying face.
Why, get over it.
That's horrible, Jared. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that was funny. That's
another JK moment.
Oh, that was funny. But yeah, Michael is tempting me into making one of those giant reactors.
Why? Because they're amazing?
They actually do look amazing. I will concur, and it's something I've never messed with, and it would be the first like big tech thing I've done, and it would allow me to power my own worlds.
Yeah.
So, did I? Okay.
Yeah, RF Tools is really, really cool. I love the worlds from it. It makes Mistcraft almost not worth it.
Well, other than the ridiculous power consumption.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's more endgame stuff, but making your own worlds and getting whatever you want should be endgame. It shouldn't be something you...
Don't worry. First thing I need to do is I need to make me some
Joy
crap.
says you're a meanie.
A meanie, a big meanie. You should hear what my friends call me. I put that big meanie.